No, that's right. For when you save, time passes. What's it, like 6 hours or so it jumps by? We're hungry. Well, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me yet again on these glorious Finnish adventures. Alright, let's go take a piss and a shower. And then we'll continue working on the Satsuma, maybe? Although, we do also really kind of gotta get to the store. We're gonna need to make a food run. And while we're at the store in town, we're gonna have to get some, I was standing on the toilet like an absolute psychopath. What else did you need? We need the fan belt, right? And also brake and clutch fluid. We need like 3 bottles of that, some oil, some coolant, and though at the same time, I mean, I'm not sure if we're actually ever going to be able to put those things into the vehicle. And it's also gonna be such a pain in the ass on this thing. I really don't want to drive that thing, but it's... Alright, so the other option we have is borrowing Uncle's van. And as we can see, Uncle's van is not here, he's not home, we can't start that whole process. I don't entirely remember what we need to do to be able to make that happen. So we're gonna do the next best thing that I liked doing before. And we'll use the tractor. The other good part about the tractor is it's about impossible to go fast enough or do anything that can actually kill you. Well, the steering wheel, it's TGT2 Pro wheel has got some serious fucking... We're good. It's okay. We're fucking boned here. It's gonna be such a bitch to flip. Alright, now we're gonna die. Okay. We're not gonna question it one bit. Well, this is a slight problem, isn't it? I really kind of fucking need this thing. I definitely should have been, being a little bit more careful. It takes so little. Oh, fuck. Thank God he didn't kill himself. I guess we gotta relaunch it and redo that whole part again. I don't know how many times I've played Groundhog's Day like this in this game. From just random shit exactly like that. Alright, so we'll eat the macaroni again, and a beer. It's almost like a roguelike, right? Like each time you do it, you learn a little bit more so you can do things slightly more efficiently each time. There we go. That's so much easier to see. So much better. We'll slide over, so one more slide. Alright, alright. Maybe this time. We'll get there. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, if you didn't kill me, we were gonna kill him, and then we would go to jail for it. Which I'm sure most of you understand how unpleasant jail is in this game. But for anyone not aware, that means hours of me in my real life waiting in jail to be able to do anything in this game again. You really go to jail. And we're not... Maybe. That could be interesting. I've never seen a jail. And I mean, since I can't work on a car or anything like that in my living situation, I guess this is about the next best thing I could get to doing like a project car. I've always thought it would be awesome to get like some kind of junker car and turn it into a rally car. Well, that is gonna take quite a bit of work happening on said vehicle in my yard. Since I don't have like a garage or anything like that, you know. There's just no way the landlord would be cool with it for an extended period of time. I mean, he's well enough about people, like, doing some minor stuff on your car. If it's something you're going to be able to do in an afternoon, that's alright. We just not for days having car parts all across your yard type of thing. Change your oil or whatever, the tires, some brakes, whatever, minor things like that's fine, but I wouldn't be able to put together a car or really work on it after crashing out. The stuff like that's just never really been never really got the opportunity for those sorts of things. Holy shit. I feel like I caused that in a way, but at the same time, not my fault, because you're supposed to pass when it is safe to do so. It was clearly not safe to do so, and that is the reason that I get nervous about driving. I don't really like to drive with other people driving, not paying attention, or too fucked up to actually drive. It's the other stupid people that make me nervous driving. I can never remember if is that the language where the J's are more like a yeah, or is it Parajarvi? I feel like this would be pronounced more like Parajarvi type, or am I thinking of a different language style? Either way, we have arrived at our destination, desired, alive somehow. I am absolutely fucking astonished, guys. I cannot stress enough how much I did not expect to actually get to the town alive within the first life. I didn't think Nacom 1 was gonna put anything really on the car or get here. The first time I died, I swung the axe around while I was drunk off of that booze. You know what I mean. Yep, I sure did. Died pretty quick. It might have been a record, I think. At least for me. It was not long at all. Maybe we should have left the parking brake on. So it's $3.95 for diesel today. Per gallon or liter or something, I don't know. That will change over time. How much do we rack up there? That was $181. Alright, so this is going to be around $400 or $500. That's right, there's spray paint. Car light bulbs, right. Oh my fuck. Two-stroke fuel. Yeah, maybe we're gonna need a motor oil. We're gonna need like 3 of these. We're gonna need a coolant, a battery, an oil filter that actually is not trash. Spark plugs. Fuck, I forgot. Oh my god. Right. A fuse. Yep. You might want a couple of fuses just in case. You'll need these R20 batteries for the boombox. And, oh, there's grill charcoal? No shit. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can actually cook the, sausages. If you go through this whole process that you could look up, I would just look it up. I don't want to explain it. And you can import music into the game from a CD you personally own in real life. That's kind of a weird stipulation to this is, like, it has to be a physical CD that you... I'm like 99% sure on that. You need to have the music, like, on your computer. iTunes, I guess, would work, if that anyone actually still uses something like that these days. And then, yeah, you can have your own little radio going and actually listen to some of your own music in a, like, RP sort of fashion. I always thought it was kind of nice. Remember, I had a couple of mods installed, too, that added some jobs and things that you could do. Holy fuck, this is hard to turn sometimes. Like, delivering mail. That was an interesting one. And then there was fucking, hunting and fishing. Highly recommend checking out the, Nexus for some of the mods that people have made for this. They, as a fair warning, most of them really seem to lean into the My Summer Car mentality of everything. Pretty much everything that got added in feels a lot like it would have been made by the developer. There did seem to be some mods that made things a bit easier. Do we want to play the lottery? Do we want some cancer sticks? It helps keep your stress down. Fuck it, why not? Fire extinguisher probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. Honestly, I probably should have one. We're gonna need one in the car, I believe, for it to pass an inspection for some reason. How did you... No. I. Right. I smoke ciggy butt. You can have a beer while you're having a cigarette, and then you're just like Dad. You drive in, having a beer, smoking a butt, go to throw it out the window, and then it just, you know, flies right back in the back, lands in your face. Good times. Or the ones that you don't really notice, and it lands behind your back, and it kind of like burns that little hole in the back seat, and then in the back of your shirt, and then you feel that like sting on your back, and you're like, oh shit, what's that? Is that a bee? Did something fly in here? A mosquito got me. I'm on fire. Oh. You know, it's crazy to think, like, nowadays, that is an absolutely ludicrous statement that, well, that's something that, like, super rarely happens nowadays, but 20 years ago, that was, well, I guess it's slightly, oh my fuck. The 90s were a fucking wild time. What the hell is going on here? Is this where that dude fucking tried to pass me? Has he just created the biggest... Oh my god. I am gonna continue to maintain that this is not my fault. This is why you are not supposed to pass unless it is actually safe to do so. Holy shit, he's collected every single car. I think, the Thump Thump car is the only one that's not caught up in that, and it's probably just because he's thumping around somewhere else. I'm pretty sure he's gonna thump into that pretty soon here. I don't entirely remember the process we have to go through to get the van from Uncle. I think it just takes some random amount of time in-game before some dumb shit happens to him and he's not allowed to drive anymore. I'm pretty sure he gets picked up for drunk driving and loses his licenses. Yeah, I feel like I just like kept borrowing it from him and it would just keep disappearing. and then one day it just didn't disappear on me, and I just kind of kept it. And then eventually I found out that I had to then go talk to him some until he let me take the keys to the septic truck. And yeah, we just gotta go hang out with him and have some beers. What a shame. I gotta get plastered with my uncle. Well, speaking of family, I haven't seen my cousin come driving by in a little while. I feel like we're due for him to come rolling up on us pretty soon here. Oh shit, it's right this place. Yeah, slow it down, downshift. Get a vehicle in the water and it is staying there. What did I say? What did I say? Read them like a book. This game, like, it tries. It really tries to catch you with your pants down. Pants on the ground. We're not gonna be taking any fucking risks. Forget that I adjusted these brake pedal. Come on. This is a horrible fucking time to stall out. Don't you stall on the train tracks. Oh god. You know, it's moments like this where this is almost relaxing. Peaceful in a way. For a little bit. Until it brings your whole world crashing down around you. And then it very rapidly becomes so much less peaceful and relaxing. God, yeah, putting this fucking engine together is not gonna be peaceful in the slightest. Especially since I have no fucking idea how to put together an engine. Count the throttle. Alright, now all this shit. Some coolant, beer. Well, I mean, it's fine, but give me the rest of my crap. The battery. Yeah, for now at least. I'll take that in the fridge. I think the food in there spoils slower while in the bag, but does still spoil. Oh, that also means the, shit, right. Alright, fan belt. Take care of that soon. Spark plugs or battery or something. Fluids. Hello? It's Grandma. Bring me some fish when you have time. Oh, you have nothing. I'm nowhere near. Sorry, Grandma. You're gonna be waiting a long ass time for that. Let's try to FIFO this, I guess. Yeah, the newer ones will put up on the top shelf here. On the top shelf here. And we'll just have to keep rotating this whenever we do some shopping. Alright, the fuses. We'll go over here. Brake fluids. Oh, right in this flashlight. It could be pretty handy too, actually, to get some batteries for that. Oil. We're so nowhere near being able to... Battery's not going to mean a damn either. We're so far away from being able to use any of this shit. Alright, we'll bring the beer into the garage. It's very important to have that close by. Alright, now... I think, yeah, we got some of those main bearings in, so now we should be able to start putting in the pistons, right? Right? God, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing here. Oh, did it? No. I really feel like something else was supposed to go on here before this, though. 'Cause aren't the pistons supposed to be in here? I mean, yeah, the pistons are supposed to be in here, but aren't they? Oh my goodness, dude. I'm so fucking sorry for what you are witnessing. I really, really wish I could say this is all like a joke or something, but it's really fucking not. Yeah, I don't think this shouldn't go on now, right? I'm like half tempted to look up like how to put together engine. I mean, alright, so what are we... What am I fucking missing here? The oil pan wouldn't go on for like so long, right? Yeah, that's gonna cover up everything. It's not time for the oil pan. I mean, I kinda knew that, but... No, 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 no. Is it the head? The cylinder head? No, because we need the gasket on there first too. And we would have to have the pistons in before, right? It fucking blows my mind that they'll let you build it wrong and forget parts, and then you're just kind of like fucking boned. There's gotta be something else missing here, though. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Well, I know the rocker shaft is gonna go on top of all this. And I mean, for that, I might have to, just look up a guide or something. Let's see what kind of a job we got here. Not a clue. Grandma wants fish. Move all the hay bales to the farm. You know what we're not ever gonna do? That might be the epitome of pain. What are we missing here, man? I'm fucking astonished it even let me try. Oh, good gravy, man. How many of you car guys are just absolutely freaking out right now? I am drawing such a harsh blank here, man. I don't fucking know. I don't think the issue is that I need to have it lifted up now, but I really feel like because the pistons are gonna go in here, right? And then they're gonna spin on the crankshaft. And yeah, 'cause the oil pan's gonna go on that side, and they're so they have to go in before. They have to go in before. Do I need to put on like the? camshaft gear first? Why would that matter? Clutch dish, crankshaft pulley, the correct pressure plate, camshaft gear. Fucking let's just see. And then this needs to be like lined up with is it this? I think it's gonna be like lined up with the crankshaft. The fuck goes there? Yeah, that's for spark plugs. There are some things that are gonna need a screwdriver, but it's not these. They don't need screwdriver. Do I have to like... Don't you put them on here first or something? I really can't understate enough how unlikely it is that we are ever going to have a functional vehicle. And I cannot understate how disappointed I am becoming with myself so rapidly right now. Dude, what the fuck am I missing? I mean, I know a variety of pieces are missing from this, but like, what's the issue here exactly right now? Got some sausage. Drink this milk and get it out of here before it spoils. Waste not, want not, right? Alright, we're starting to get kind of sleepy too. It's been a long day of beating our head against the wall for this thing. Jesus, man, I don't know. I have put together a lot more of it than I really thought I would. Honestly, this is pretty good for me. I know Dad's proud, but he's probably surprised, at least. Hopefully in a good way. Oh my god. Alright, we got the rocker on. We got the cylinder head. The block itself. The camshaft is in. We got the camshaft gear on. What do I do with this shit? No, 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 I don't think. What do I, could I, would I, should I, but I, do I, could I, have I really feel like it's like you're supposed to like put the crankshaft and then it just keeps giving me a no. And then it says it constantly. But otherwise it just doesn't say anything. Why? What am I missing? What am I doing wrong here? So many things, but like, start at the top of the list, at least on this thing. What am I fucking up here specifically, right now? I don't know. It couldn't possibly fucking be this shit. I mean, at least like the cover plate, get out of here. Pressure plate, clutch disc, fucking which one first? There's pressure plate on that, right? On the disc. Those are on together. Jesus, that flywheel looks like hell. Yeah, we're not fucking there yet though, are we? What do I do? Do I need to, like... Is this the point that I need to have it on the fucking engine hoist? I'm getting about ready to look up, like, how to actually put together a car. I am so very incredibly stumped. I am beginning to experience gratuitous pain. I feel like this wouldn't be nearly as bad if I had paid significantly more attention to what my dad was saying when I was a kid. Why would you do that? That would be smart and helpful for later on in life. But we don't care about the consequences. We're so smart. You fucking idiot. Holy shit, I might really have to, like, read how to put together an engine. I don't know why I'm expecting this to, like, start working now. It hasn't for the last 18 times that I've waved the piston around it. Piston not gonna work. This alternator will sit there. I don't think it's the time. I don't fucking know, though. Could be, could maybe not be. Alright, you know what? We are exhausted. We are so sleepy. We gotta piss so bad. I've gotta do a little bit of research or something, I guess. Oh, I pissed on my shoe. God, I'm so fucking torn on this. I mean, like, I don't know how we should do this. I mean, I feel like it's now pretty clear that I was not joking when I said that we may never have a functional car with my knowledge of cars. I feel like that is now very abundantly clear. I'm not entirely sure if I want to continue on... Alright, we're gonna go grab a beer and I'm gonna think about this for a minute. What if I was to look up how to build, like, a real car engine, like a 70s Datsun, and then I was only allowed to follow that instead of, like, a My Summer Car, here's how you build the engine sort of thing. I mean, this is supposed to be based off something like a Datsun, right? Because, I mean, I'm sure at first it's, you know, kind of interesting, novel. Oh, an idiot building a car, never made a car before. Ha 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 ha. And then it's just gonna be suffering and fucking agony. Ooh, a magazine subscription. Pass. Hard pass. Yeah, we are so officially at the point that I don't know what I'm doing now. That I feel like this is going to become a bit agonizing. Not just for me, but for everyone else having to watch me try to figure out shoving random parts in until it kind of clicks together. And I mean, at this point, I'm just looking at stuff like I know what I'm looking at and like it makes any kind of a sense to me. Like, if I look at something long enough, I'm just gonna suddenly be like, aha! This is what I've needed all along! And that's not gonna happen. It's just not happening. I'm so dumb as shit. I don't know what the fuck I need. What am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? And I also really feel like doing it like this, I'm not learning anything, right? And that's kind of also the point of this, is to learn how these things work, what to do. So we gonna do something here. So we are going to look up how to build a 4-cylinder carbureted engine. How to build... This is such an awkward position. 4-cylinder... And at this point, I'm looking through, like, actual forums of people putting together actual cars to get some idea of how to put this together at this point, because I'm so fucked. Install the crankshaft. Yeah, so yeah, pistons and rods. Install new pistons and rods into the block, then install the crankshaft and ensure it is properly aligned, which I'm going to have to double check in a little while too when I get there. Cylinder head. So the cylinder head comes after, and then the timing assembly using the right. So yeah, it's the timing sets up the camshaft, the crankshaft, then all of the other external components like the head, the headers. So maybe I have to take off the cylinder head first, then? Is that... It's fine. This is all fine. Alright, so we'll get off the rockers. Get over there. What were these? It was like... one smaller? Yeah. If I remember correctly, the camshaft is one of like the first thing that goes in that doesn't ever need to come out. And if there's ever a problem with your camshaft, you might as well just get a new car. From what I've gathered from camshafts. Because, yeah, to get to the camshaft, they have to take apart, like, the entire engine, your whole block. That's such a time-consuming task that... this is thousands of dollars of work. Especially if you get one of those asshole mechanics. I don't want a magazine subscription. I want someone to tell me they want some firewood. Yeah, baby. Alright, so pistons and rods should... Is it said pistons and rods and then the crankshaft? Right? Do I need to take the head gasket off first as well? Do you put the crankshaft on first and then slot them through the other side? Alright, let's try this and then... Yeah, actually I think this was kind of the order we were supposed to do it in, and then we can like slide them in from the other side and then bolt them into the crankshaft. Right? Right? Oh my god. There it is. Here we go. I was jumping the gun with a couple of things too soon. So luckily all the pistons are fine. They would look super rusted to hell if they weren't. I guess you always get a couple of parts that are trashed and you just gotta replace them to start the game anyway. It's like a fun little feature. Alright. Holy fucking god, man. So I was like kind of half right with a lot of this stuff. Just like so many other things. Close but no cigar, and unfortunately close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And we are doing neither. We are failing miserably and looking kind of dumb doing so. Alright, so that is it for sure, officially in there. Alright, so now we can put the head gasket on. We can get cylinder head on. Fuck it, why not? I think it's not gonna let us. Okay, cool. It will. Good. We'll screw these bitches in. After we answer the phone. Good lord, this guy is very persistent. Hire him for marketing. Alright, let's finish getting all these tightened down. And once we get all of these bolts tightened down, we're gonna grab a beer and reward ourselves for finally managing to get the pistons in. Holy crap. I gotta be totally honest, I have no idea how we're gonna tune this up properly either. I have no idea how to set any of this even kind of right. We're gonna need the rocker cover on eventually, but we're also gonna have to do some other things first to set the timing and shit. And this might be one of those things that I just have to look up a My Summer Car thing for, because it's so incredibly weird. How to set up rocker. Feel it's starting to make compression. Look at the timing marks on the harmonic balancer and bring the mark to line up. Everyone is now at TDC in firing position. Drop distributor with rotor facing. I have no idea what I'm reading. And I know that My Summer Car is just going to be so fucking different with it. Alright, so what we're going to do is get them to the quote-unquote neutral position, right? So for that, we have to scroll until they stop turning. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Neutral position. We're going to do that with every single one of these, and then later on, 1, 2, 3, we will adjust them further. Apparently with this we want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to want to scroll down a little bit until they start to click, and then we're going to scroll up once. And I feel like in a real car, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's definitely not how you'd be doing this at all. So I don't think those rules are going to apply with some of these things. So for a couple of these random oddball things, we're not going to bother with like the real car looking up things. One, especially since this is probably, I'm going to die before I can even get this car in, I'm sure. And I've probably already fucked it all up somehow, so, you know. Alright, let's slap this bad boy on. What size is this? Alright, rockers and leak cover are on. And then we're gonna reward ourselves with that beer. Holy crapola. We're gonna grab another one, 'cause we absolutely deserve it. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, God. Alright, so... maybe... I think this has to go on the outside of the gearbox, actually. And then amplify, water pump fully. I can almost feel the incredible agony this is going to cause. I also remember that this became so much less fun for me because there was just like, you know what, guys? This is pretty fucking good for me. I really didn't think that we would even get this far. This is astonishing to me. Absolutely. I'm impressed. I didn't think I would get this much of an engine put together with the limited knowledge I have. And at this point, things start kind of getting kind of weird in my summer carry. So I think the only way that we're going to do anything in this game is if I have some kind of instruction sheet thing to follow. Otherwise, we are going to be boned, guys. We are not going to be doing jack shit in this game. This car will never get put together. And I'm never going to learn a thing about how a car works, how you do with this, how they get put together, or anything. I will never learn like this. I think I kind of need to accept that. So what we're going to do is save and quit. I'm going to do a couple things, and then when we come back, we should be able to work on the car. And I feel like I kind of need a gimme.